What's going on, guys? So today on this SHOKY third-party, somewhat-esque transforming object into an animal creature robot thing review. Yeah, we're looking at something new, mostly from 52 Toys, and I always do that. Look, I read it 52 Toys. I know it's 52 Toys. If you're offended by it, I'm sorry. Either way, it's their new beef box, BB-27 TOXICHORN, or TOXICHORN if you want to read it as one word, or TOXICHORN if you want to read it that way. It's hard to read. Anyway, so here's the packaging. Looks pretty cool. You got the nice schematic version of Mr. Bullface right there. And by the way, guys, if you're remotely interested in helping out the channel and or seeing my first reaction when I get these things and opening them up and playing with them for the first time, that's all available on the channel memberships. If you click that little join button down there, you can do that. And you guys see a lot of behind the scenes stuff, extra reviews, probably even polls and or other things, more progress videos on projects and stuff like that that you don't get on the normal side of things. Yes. All right. So we come around here. We got BB-27 TOXICHORN. Nice little animation thing there. Scan the QR code via WeChat to the Box Universe sign up for greeting gift. That's interesting. I don't have WeChat. I think that might be a Chinese thing, so I don't think I can do that. Oh yeah, over on the side you got beast mode, box mode. Come to the back, you got a nice image of Mr. Horn. There you got the different modes there. Different angles, kind of box, things like that. All the information right there. Pretty cool. Not bad. Hey, look. It's a sad back, man. Look at it. Look, ages 15 plus. Hey, I'm right in the middle of that. And all the warnings down on the bottom, though this is actually printed on, not a sticker, which I think at other times it would have been a sticker, but whatever. We've got some tape on there. Oh, let's see what else we got here. So as usual within the box, you do get stuff and things, including the box charger, springy plastic dealie. If you care about those kind of things, I actually don't. I just have a pile of these. In fact, I did use one of these for a mini Tolf one time. It's perfectly flat plastic. And that's something you can just get a hold of, I do get a catalog, and I think this is the same one we looked at on the last new figure. I think so. Looks like it. Yep. And by the way, I do have an order placed for several other new figures. Yeah, this is exactly the same one. I do have order placed, just waiting to ship, waiting for more things to come in. So we will have a lot more of the newer figures. I know you guys have been asking about that, and I've been wanting to buy them. I just have to sparse my money out, which is why I need people to sign up for channel membership so I can afford to get more things. All right, so TOXICHORN, nice card here. I always like cards. Pretty interesting. Let's see his read-up on the back, which is going to be interesting. That is super tiny. Profile, TOXICHORN, let's see. Pretty good defense and strength and courage. Slow speed, low intelligence. Interesting. All right, so the Nyler's proverb goes, when in doubt, look at the direction of your horn. Nowadays, the successors only look at their horn and start new fire of conflict to smother existing flame. Cutting corner is not the proper way to find a solution to their problem. When letting go of everything becomes the only way out, TOXICHORN leads the horde to live reclusively and never be found. Okay. Interesting. There's a whole universe behind these things, whole lore and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, if you scan the QR code, it does have a... I don't know, QR code for the WeChat. I don't know if there's another option there, but I guess there's a thing you could access for that. Also, instructions, which I didn't really look at. I think I gave a quick glance to because there was one part I couldn't figure out where it went at the time. But for the most part, I think I had this guy completely figured out. Once again, if you want to see out the box, sign up for the thing. They do, of course, give you from beast mode to box mode to beast mode. That's actually fairly more considerate than a lot of Transformer companies. And he's not super difficult either. In fact, I've only done it the once. So as you see me transform him here in a second, it will be the first time I've actually transformed him back to beast mode, or if I remember correctly. So let's check that out. And there he is in his box. So, of course, you get the box charger, like you do. It's pretty good. Clear on all the sides. Pop it open. And once again, if you want to use the folding card gimmick. Fold it up, stick it in there, put your thing in there, and you open it and you can go flying out. It honestly doesn't really work that way. And of course, box chargers are stackable and collectible and all the other things. Most people just hold on to them for transportation sake. At least that's why I held on to all of them. And there we go. And hold on, where did he go? I know he hit the floor. Gotta find the Wally. Oh, there he is. Down by my feet. Okay, so size-wise, there is next to Wally. We love our Wally. And for a more adept comparison, there it is next to a Dio D10. And next to our Beetle friend that we looked at not long ago. Yeah. So get those guys out of here for now. They'll be coming back shortly. And yes, I do have another big yellow dinosaur to look at next time. It should be vague enough for you. All right, so I think where we want to go, I want to go ahead and grab onto his horns right here. Flip that up. Actually, let's just flip these guys up first, since those are in the way. So grab the horns, kind of rotate them up and out of the way, because they fold into this little channel here. And then this section down here also tabs in right here, like that. And then you fold these guys back like this. In a way, this reminds me of like the alligator / shark with the way the legs collapse. You can just see the legs right there. Of course, you got paint. I didn't point all that crap out because it's going to be the same in beast mode, so may as well skip that for now. Go ahead and flip that open, and then I want to come on. Why is it not letting go? Normally it would just do the thing. Oh, I was pulling on the wrong part. That's why. I was thinking this was connected to that. I'm a dummy. All right, so I'm going to pull that back. And then I want to finagle the legs back here. Like so. And turn that back around that way. Leg back, hoof the other way, stay there. Go ahead and pop out the tail. It's kind of stuck. There we go. Rotate 180 degrees. Did I pull a stupid? I might have pulled a stupid. Okay, so flip this down to there. Maybe it's just that the hooves didn't need to rotate. There we go. My bad. All right. So head up. It's got a little hinge there. These need to flip in, and then there's a separate hinge. I don't know if you guys can see all this. Sorry, I didn't realize it was dark or not. Okay, I know this is one of the few times that we actually have like a super thin foldy bit. And then all of this will flip under here and go right up inside there, filling in the gap, which is cool. Like that. And then that will solidify the center chunk of bull. Then want to unfold the front legs similarly that we did to the back legs, and then drop the shoulders down. Utilize some ankles there. I feel like this is backwards somehow. I think it's right. It just looks weird. Now they need to come back a little. There we go. And then finally, grab the horns, straighten them all the way out. And then you can rotate those however you like. But I think that's it for the transforming bull guy. the bull guy. All right. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah. All right. Whew, that ain't easy. Not gonna lie. It looks pretty good. You got the faction logo there, which looks like a kind of a three-toed hoof, sort of. You do have a weapon platform there, or if you have any of the para weapons, which, by the way, I have a couple sets of para weapons now. I'm going to do a thing on them on their own. More silver tampoed there, green tampoed down the side here. You got translucent eyes, which I'm not a big fan of, but, you know, it's a thing. It does look like they're trying to go for light piping, with having the forehead also very open. The other thing is he does have a mouth, which is cool. You just gotta reach up in here and open that. Nice. I do wish the head would go back a little bit further. It does not. I guess it can come down a little. So you can go up, or you can bring it back down. Like I said, you can rotate the horns, do with them as you please. Yeah, there's a red version of this. I'll probably get that as well. It's just a little bit different in my book, and I can live with that. Multiple colors. It does also rotate. Oh, okay, so yeah, you get a little bit more. There we go. And I think this, is that all? I was going to say it's painted, but it's definitely white plastic, but it might be painted as well along here. I like that the nose is a separate molded piece of gray plastic. It's actually very cool. I mean, it's pretty sizable, too. Don't get me wrong. I mean, nice. I mean, you got hoses, you got pistons kind of hiding in there. You know, the legs have a little gimmick going on in there. I like that. You know, it's pretty cool. Tail just sort of back here, not doing much. Just stay away from that end. Now, here's the thing. I know they have some small humanoid-looking figures coming as well, and there coincidentally are tabs externally right here, and this can fold back or potentially sit up like that. And this really does look like something is meant to ride him in the future. I'm just making that prediction now, is that they have figures coming that will be able to ride on their bull friend here. You know, I think it's pretty cool. So let's get some guys out here for comparison. Okay, so for our toxic friend here, there's a DO/D10/Dio. A little bit taller, which is interesting in and of itself. And from the last go round, we have our Demon Dart. Let's call it Red Devil. That's what I always want to call it. And once again, the feet are a pain on this slick glass here. So, I mean, size-wise, you know, really sizable figures. Like, I mean, yeah, these little guys are not, but they're making up for that now, as we'll see next time. You know, teasers. But actually, I wonder, can he just sort of make a stand up there? But I guarantee you, one of those new humanoid things that's coming that also folds into a box. Probably be able to ride our Mr. Horn friend here. And as far as I can tell, he doesn't have a secret mode. I think that might be a new thing that they've really been working on in the last little while. So obviously we know this one has a flight mode. We know that Jetsam has a tank mode, which was definitely a secret. That wasn't even in instructions. So whether this guy has a secret mode, I don't know. There's no extra stuff like hanging off that would allude to such a thing. I mean, like, there's different stuff going on here, just mechanical designs on the inside, like in there and stuff like that. But I don't think there's going to be a legit like secret vehicle mode or weapons mode. He doesn't even have weapons. That's the other thing. So this one doesn't come with weapons except for his horns, and they don't seem to do much else, you know. And, you know, we do have another bull coming, you know, the red one. I don't even know its name. But I think it even has the exact same horns. It would be interesting to see them mix up the horns a little bit and change it up. I could also see them reusing this body for other types of livestock-ish creatures. I mean, you could do some slight alterations and get like a deer, things like that, you know. Hell, even this color scheme reminds me of the Wild Forest Deer Zord. It's pretty cool. By the way, the color it's coming across on camera, I'm going to do what I can to color correct it. but I don't know if I will, because it's gonna be hard. Let me just brighten it up here. It's coming across bluer than it is. It's fairly well green, and that's something that is really hard to communicate when it comes to these things. But I mean, it's a cool figure. It's another really good example of what 5.2 Toys does. And I love Beast Box. I just can't help it. The Mega Box stuff, I think I'm pretty much done with unless they bring something really cool to the table. They have the kind of Macross looking mech thing that turns into an airplane. I might grab a couple of those for the heck of it, but I think those are technically a Mega Box release as well. I don't think I'll get anything else movie wise because I mean the Alien franchise is pretty much done as it is. Though you know what? I have an Alien that I've never bothered. I have a regular Xenomorph that I have not bothered to ever do a review for. I forgot to put that on the list when I was making my to-do list, and that's unfortunate. But I do have so many other transforming things to work on at the moment. I hadn't even considered knocking that one out. Maybe that'll be something I do for just members. Give you another reason to go. So I think ultimately this one's fine. The only thing that sucks is this paint right here does sort of suck when you're painting neon green over gray, kind of a thing that's gonna be hard to do. Does look like maybe, I don't know, maybe if you finagle something on going on down here, because I mean there's a pretty good gap right there that looks like it could definitely serve another purpose. So I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. I'm just gonna explore just for a second here. And by the way, that was the part I had to actually look up, I think, on the instructions, if at all, you know. So so that, just looking inside here, so there's a little mechanism that the neck moves around on. Looks like there should be a bar there, but there isn't. That's interesting. So it looks like I could almost if you could open that up more, it'd be cool. I don't know if you can, but yeah, I don't think this one's hiding any secrets, as it were. I think it's pretty much the only way it's going to have a secret is if something is going to come in and ride it, which was instantly like, as soon as I saw the fact that that folded up, I'm like, yeah, that's meant to be like a saddle. That's the exact spot you want to ride that bull. So yeah. All right, guys, so make sure you go and check out the Taro video, which should be linked at the end of this video or in the thing up above, and I'll show you how to get this guy back to box mode, and that should be pretty fun. And of course, next time I'll have another box that turns into a dinosaur, turns into another box, so to speak. And I'll see you guys then. And remember, as always, keep on nerding.